Have you ever wondered why there are no direct flights from bustling Asian cities to the vibrant landscapes of South America? It seems counterintuitive in our interconnected world. After all, we can fly directly from New York to Sydney. Surely a flight from Tokyo to Buenos Aires should be possible, right? Well, the answer is more complicated than you might think. It's a confluence of factors that make these direct routes a rarity. This essay will delve into the intriguing reasons behind this absence of direct flights. We'll explore everything from the sheer distance involved to the economics of demand and the role of international agreements. So, buckle up as we embark on a journey to understand the complexities of global aviation. The most obvious hurdle is the vast distance between the two continents. We're talking about journeys that can span over 10,000 miles, far exceeding typical long-haul flights. To put that in perspective, the distance between Tokyo and Buenos Aires is roughly half the circumference of the Earth. Such distances pose significant challenges for even the most advanced aircraft. Fuel consumption becomes a major concern, impacting both cost and environmental considerations. Airlines must carefully calculate the trade-offs between passenger capacity and fuel efficiency, often opting for smaller planes or multiple refueling stops. These factors make direct flights logistically demanding and economically challenging. Beyond the physical limitations, there's the crucial issue of demand. Airlines are constantly evaluating the viability of routes based on passenger numbers and cargo volume. While Asia and South America are home to some of the world's fastest-growing economies, the air travel demand between these regions hasn't kept pace with their economic growth. The current level of direct passenger and cargo traffic between them is surprisingly low. This is partly due to the lack of business and tourism ties that would typically drive such demand. Simply put, there aren't enough people traveling between these regions to justify the cost of operating regular direct flights. Airlines need a certain volume of passengers to make a route profitable. Airlines are businesses, and they operate based on profitability. They must carefully consider the financial implications of each route they offer. If there isn't sufficient demand for a particular route, it makes little economic sense to offer it. This is why direct flights between Asia and South America are so rare. The majority of travelers between Asia and South America currently opt for connecting flights through well-established hubs in North America, Europe, or the Middle East. These hubs offer more frequent flights and better connectivity. While less convenient, these connecting flights are often more cost-effective due to higher passenger volume. This allows airlines to fill more seats and operate more efficiently, ultimately benefiting both the airlines and the passengers. This brings us to the crucial role of airline hubs in the modern aviation industry. These bustling airports act as central connecting points for airlines, allowing them to funnel passengers from various origins to a central location before transferring them to their final destinations. They are the beating hearts of global air travel, ensuring that millions of passengers reach their destinations efficiently. Think of them as the grand central stations of the sky. Hubs like Dubai International, London Heathrow, and Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson have become global aviation giants, boasting extensive networks and impressive infrastructure. These airports handle hundreds of thousands of flights annually, connecting continents and cultures. These hubs have invested heavily in creating seamless travel experiences, offering a wide array of connecting flights, comfortable lounges, and efficient transfer processes. From high-end shopping to gourmet dining, they provide amenities that cater to every traveler's needs. This makes them attractive options for travelers, even if it means enduring a layover. The convenience and comfort provided often outweigh the inconvenience of an additional stop. The dominance of these hubs poses a significant challenge for direct flights between Asia and South America. The lack of direct routes means that passengers often have to rely on these major hubs for their journeys. Airlines attempting to establish such routes would need to compete with the extensive networks and established infrastructure of these global aviation powerhouses. The competition is fierce and the stakes are high as these hubs continue to dominate the skies. Another factor hindering direct flights is the infrastructure limitations in certain South American airports. While some airports have undergone modernization programs, others still face challenges in accommodating the largest long-haul aircraft required for trans-Pacific flights. Runway length, terminal capacity, and ground handling facilities all play a crucial role in an airport's ability to handle these massive jets. Upgrading airport infrastructure requires significant financial investments and political will. While some South American countries are making strides in this area, others still have a long way to go. These infrastructure limitations add another layer of complexity to establishing direct routes between Asia and South America, as airlines must carefully consider the capabilities of the airports they plan to serve. Beyond the physical and economic considerations, there's also the intricate world of geopolitics to consider. Air service agreements between countries dictate which airlines can operate specific routes and how frequently they can fly. These agreements, often negotiated for political or economic leverage, can significantly impact the availability of direct flights. In some cases, the absence of open skies agreements or restrictive bilateral agreements can limit the number of flights allowed between two countries. This can make it challenging for airlines to establish commercially viable direct routes, as they may be restricted in terms of frequency or passenger capacity. Geopolitical factors, therefore, play a subtle yet crucial role in shaping the global aviation landscape. Despite these challenges, the future of direct flights between Asia and South America is not entirely bleak. Several factors could potentially lead to increased connectivity in the years to come. One key driver is the continued growth of trade and tourism between these regions. As economic ties strengthen and more people seek to explore new destinations, the demand for direct flights is likely to increase. Technological advancements in aircraft design also hold promise. The development of more fuel-efficient and longer-range aircraft could make direct flights more economically viable. Imagine a future where planes can effortlessly connect continents without the need for refueling stops. Such advancements could revolutionize air travel and open up new possibilities for direct routes. So, why are there no direct flights from Asia to South America? This question has puzzled many travelers and aviation enthusiasts alike. As we've discovered, it's a complex interplay of distance, demand, competition, infrastructure, and geopolitics. Each of these factors plays a crucial role in shaping the aviation landscape. The vast distances involved pose significant logistical and economic challenges. Flying directly from Asia to South America means covering thousands of miles over open ocean, which requires more fuel and advanced aircraft capabilities. While the current level of demand doesn't justify the cost of operating regular direct flights, airlines must consider passenger load factors and profitability. Low passenger numbers on such long routes can lead to financial losses. Established airline hubs with their extensive networks and efficient infrastructure further complicate matters. These hubs are designed to maximize connectivity and minimize costs, making it challenging for new direct routes to gain traction. Making it difficult for new direct routes to compete. Airlines often prefer to route passengers through these hubs to ensure higher occupancy rates and better resource utilization. Add to that the infrastructure limitations in some South American airports. Many of these airports lack the facilities to handle large, long-haul aircraft, which further restricts the feasibility of direct flights. And the complexities of international air service agreements. Negotiating these agreements can be a lengthy and complicated process, involving multiple stakeholders and regulatory bodies, and the absence of direct flights becomes easier to understand. It's a multifaceted issue that requires careful consideration of various economic, logistical, and political factors. However, the future holds potential for change. Growing economic ties, increased tourism, and a rising middle class in both regions could drive demand for direct flights, and technological advancements could pave the way for increased connectivity in the years to come. Innovations in aircraft design and fuel efficiency may make these long-haul flights more viable. Perhaps one day, we'll be able to effortlessly hop on a direct flight from Tokyo to Buenos Aires, experiencing a seamless journey across continents. Marveling at the wonders of our interconnected world, the dream of direct flights between Asia and South America may soon become a reality, bringing us closer together than ever before. International Air Transport Association, IATA, Center for Aviation, CAPA, Flight Radar 24, Boeing, Airbus.